can see firsthand the strange phenomenon that every Facebook status somehow manages to fall just one side or the other of that narrowest of lines marked just the right amount of information. Met a girl, we'll call her Hermione. Met her in the public library. Perfect romance story, actually. I was reading my favourite book, an encyclopedia of animal reproduction. Just sort of pressing the pages to my face, licking the crevice where the pages join. She was there doing much the same. Not with the same book, obviously. The 1944 Wisden Cricketer's Almanac, in fact. I remember it like it was yesterday. And as our eyes met over the top of our volumes, and the dribble ran down the spine, as a chill ran down my own. And I thought perhaps maybe we could be friends on Facebook, obviously. So now we are, and I saw today Hermione has a new can opener. I just wanted to know more, but the read more button was nowhere to be seen. Just not enough information is there about the can opener. On the other hand, I'm also Facebook friends with my sister's second best friend's third mother. Facebook tells me today the good news: Judith's genital warts are receding at last. Of course, I click like, but I don't look at the pictures. Apart from anything else, I've already set them as my wallpaper, and I do mean my bedroom wallpaper. Talking of genital warts, I've not had that much luck with online dating. I've recently signed up with eharmony.com. Don't know if any of you are familiar. As a brief introduction, it's a sort of main course of online dating, but with a side salad of snobbery and misery. And I should probably explain, maybe this is obvious looking at me, but I live in a house with very, very easily cleanable floors. And I'm very proud of this, and I made sure to include it in my eHarmony profile. But in hindsight, I do recognise that the phrase "bloodstains just wipe off" should not appear in an online dating profile. But in any case, it's largely immaterial because I'm not ready for women as a concept. The two things that I know about women, both taken from the slightly damp pages of the Encyclopedia of Animal Reproduction. The first, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called menstruation. Women apparently they use this product called Always, but only sometimes. It's very confusing. The other thing about women is babies. Always squirting out babies. no one really knows why, but they're always just squirting out babies. And I don't like babies. More generally, I don't like children. We've never really got on. And some people have called me a paedophobe. You laugh, but I'm not ashamed. In fact, I was going to have this put on my business card, but it's always the risk of misprints. So maybe you think this hasn't been very funny. The reason is I'm actually just reading my eHarmony profile to you. And I should probably stop here because, well, if I continue any further, I'll get to the comments section, and there's nothing funny about racist abuse. Thanks very much.
Because I wear such slimming clothes, it might even have escaped Aslan's notice that I'm quite fat. I don't know, what do you think? We'll leave it later. A lot of fat people have excuses, like glandular problems, that kind of thing. I'm very open with the reason it's that I eat things, not when I want to even, just for the taste, which is why I'm so unsettled by the idea of a flavoured condom. But I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's a sort of a legend in the chubby community that there are these people in the world called chubby chasers. I've often heard tell, and they are attracted to the chubbier elements of society. Obviously, I see myself as very much the supply to this demand. So what I've done, and I do this a lot with various things in my life, I've written a comedy song on the ukulele. This is a ukulele, not a guitar. If anyone knows. A comedy song on the ukulele to advertise my chubby credentials to any chubby chasers who might be in the audience. Show of hands? No? Oh, hello. Anyway, so my Cambridge ID is LMD43, and you can get in touch now. Okay. The song goes, let's get on with it. The song goes a little bit like this. I put the no I don't. I put the jiggle in gigolo, and I put the rolls in the hay, and I am a player if the game is blocked the artery, and I'm winning. And I put the chubby in won't chubby mine, and I put the in Don Juan, and I used to put the Harry in Lothario, but that's the only thing about me now that's thinning. Well, I'm always up for a sandwich in every sense of the word, and I have first course, second course, third course, intercourse, and then I go back for dessert. Well, I can't claim that my little Leo vibrates, but he bounces. You'd be surprised. And I've never really lost weight except for the time I lost 4 ounces when I was circumcised. Come to my orgy, pudding and pie. I kiss the girls and I make them sigh. I'm a paunchy pimp, a raunchy blimp. I'm a saturated salad who's thinner because he's fatter. I'm a roly-poly Romeo, renowned his rotundity. A corpulent Casanova, famed of his fecundity. I know some women want their men to be thin, but how do you please a girl without the extra chin? I don't know much about salad. I know at least I like my girls to be undressed, and I don't know much about running races, but I make it a rule never to come first. Well, whether I'm hungry or whether I'm horny, I've got a permanent appetite. My penis is already a rib of her pleasure. With